up, YouTube? Yo, gang, welcome back to the channel. Oh, it's windy today. So today we are going to have us a battle between the FN Reflex and the Canik MC9. Now, I have really been enjoying both of these pistols. Unfortunately, the Reflex fell short compared to my my Smith, but we are going to find out how it compares directly to the Canik. Now, in the box, as you know, Canik gives you a world of stuff, and this one actually came with the mechanic red dot on here. So that's how that looks. A very nice compact pistol. You have your pick rail, you have your mechanic red dot. Very nice grip. It feels nice in the hand. Triggers, Canik triggers are great. I just find myself sometimes, because the barrel is so short, getting back on target is a little bit more difficult. Now, on the Canik has a 3.18 inch barrel, and it weighs 21.2 ounces. So 3.1 inches and a 9mm, as if you've watched my previous video, you know it's just a little bit snappy. Oh, well, not a little bit more than a little bit snappy. But for the price point, there's nothing that you can't get used to. Just practice with it, and I'm sure you would master that recoil impulse on this. It comes with 2 magazines. You get a 15-round magazine, as well as your 12-round. This would be the flush with the tiny pinky extension, but you also get the flat or the flush base plate if you just want to have that nice clean look. And that is your Canik. And of course, you get an inside outside the waist holster. All you have to do is switch your hooks around, and you can manipulate that to however it is or whatever it is you want it to do. Now, as far as the Reflex goes, the Reflex, did I do? Yes, the pistol is clear. Pistol is clear. Now, the Reflex has a 3.3 inch barrel, and it weighs 18.4 ounces. Now, in the hand, it feels a lot more slimmer and tinier, but just visually, it's really not anything, a big difference between the two at all. The grip on the Reflex is a bit shorter, but still, your magazines gives you that, it'll compensate for the shortness of the actual pistol. Now, the slide rocks nice. The pistol is clear. I find that the Reflex slide is a lot more giving than the mechanic. The trigger on the mechanic is, in my opinion, maybe a little bit better than the trigger on the Reflex. But it also comes with 2 magazines. It's a 10 and a 15-round magazine, and you also have your flush clean base plate if you want to give it that nice clean finish look. Now, your Reflex has the orange front sight, and it is very nice tiny pistol. Both of them are very nice and small, but in the hand, again, the Reflex seems to be just a little bit smaller. And feeling grip wise, feels like you can get a nice firm grip on here. So we are here today to find out who is going to come out on top. We are shooting, this is 124 grain MagTech. We have equal amount of rounds for both of them. We're going to do 50-50 and find out who comes out on top. How y'all doing today? Y'all good? My hair is crazy, and the wind is not making it better. Y'all doing good? I'm great. Thank you so much for asking. So we shot the Canik not too long ago, so we're going to go in with the Reflex first and see exactly how this goes. All right, what's left to do now, y'all? Suit them up so you can set them down range. All right, she's clear. Let's go. Okay, so we have our small pinky extension on this base plate. Pistol racked very nicely. Let's get our shots. With shooting them so close, time in between, this trigger does not feel bad either. They both seem to be equally snappy. Ah, that trigger is very light. Very nice. The grip is nice and aggressive. Pistol is clear. Grip is nice and aggressive. As you can see, holding on to it, I do have some of that indentation in my hand, but no complaints. So let's go in with the METE. And let's see. Yes, the slide is a little heavier. Find it to be a lot snappier. Woo. All right, finding myself having to put equal amount of strength into both because the grip on the Reflex is slimmer. I can really hold that nice and tight. The grip on the Canik just is a tad bit wider, which is not a big deal. So if you have a little bigger hands, I think that would be nice and comfortable for you. Both magazines load extremely nicely. No complaints so far, so let's load them up. All right, let's go back in with that Reflex. We're going to speed up our shots just a little bit and see how well we can stay on that target. Finding to have to readjust my grip a lot. Thank you. All right. Wow, these things are terrible. All right. I like it. I do. Now that I'm comparing it to something different, I'm liking it a little bit more. All right. So, Canik METE MC9. Red dot's a little off. Shooting. That is not me today. Yeah. Dot is off. Having to put it way right. All right. Pistol is clear. Now, let me tell you what I thought. Now, as far as the Reflex goes, I really enjoy the feel in the hand. I enjoy, they're both equally snappy. They're both, you know, have that nice little bite to it. But I think the Reflex has more of a control factor than the Canik. Now, on the Canik, I enjoy their extra pronounced functions. So their slide lock, slide release is very, very much more pronounced than on the Reflex. As you can see here, it's a very small release, and on the Canik it has an ambi release on that, and it's also ambi, so that is a plus in my opinion. The mag releases both drop very, very nicely. You also can get the Reflex optic ready if you choose. When I went to go pick this up, they did not have anything else but this for me to choose. But as far as this comparison goes, I think the Reflex took it for me. The Reflex did it. I enjoyed the fact that I was able to get back on target a lot faster, even though my red dot wasn't on point. But I still tried to use my iron sights, and I just had a little bit more of a struggle getting back on target with this one. And as far as this one, I feel like I shot a lot better with the Reflex. And again, the Reflex just feels so good in the hand. Look at that nice, firm, tight grip that you can get with this. And because it's tiny, you want to make sure that you do that. But you can't take anything from Canik there. Now, the trigger on the Reflex is also really nice. It's nice and light as well. As you can see, there was an additional shot. Well, it wasn't an additional shot. It was a
burst.
A what? Yes, I had a second burst after that shot went down range, and I wasn't ready for it, but it happened, and it was okay. Pistol was facing downrange. And the Canik does have a nice smooth trigger as well, straight out of the box. Nothing is needed, and it's a great pistol as well. Can't take anything of it. But as far as this comparison goes, I am giving the Reflex the win. This did a beautiful job. There was 50 rounds each, both of them. They had the same exact ammunition running through it, and they both shoot pretty much anything. I think we've shot 115 all the way to 124, and had no issues with any type of ammunition. But yes, the Reflex did it for me. Let me give it a little bit of justice and put that magazine in there. The FN Reflex micro carry pistol won this comparison. Really, really nice. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it more comparing it to something else besides my Shield Plus. My Shield Plus, in my opinion, put this in the dirt. But as far as today, here she is. This is what took it. Yo, gang, what do you think? Do you have a Reflex? I see a lot of Reflex talks in the comments sometimes. Let me know. How do you feel? Do you still feel the same way about it? Do you still enjoy it? If you have a METE, let me know if you enjoy it. Have you done anything to it? Have you switched up anything? I feel like Caniks don't need to have any modification.
Well, it sounded like you was trying to speak Spanish when you said METE.
It does sound METE. Sí, yo hablo español. ¿Tiene un problema? El Canik METE y el FN Reflex. Lo dije bien. Si no lo dije bien, por favor, corréctame. Pero si me vas a correctar, por favor, deletréamelo bien deletreado para que yo lo pueda, tú sabes, romper las letras para cumplir la palabra. ¿Ok? Por favor. Bueno, en este video comparamos el Canik METE MC9 con el FN Reflex. Y en mi opinión, me gustó el FN Reflex un poco más. No voy a hacer un poco más. Me gustó mucho más que el Canik. No es por mi, ¿cómo se dice? Mi opinión. Puede ser que a ti te gusta el Canik mejor o lo que sea, pero si a ti te gusta, ¿cuál te gusta mejor? Déjame preguntarte así, ¿cuál de los dos a ti te gusta mejor? Pónmelo en el comentario y vamos a hablar de eso, ¿ok? Muy bien. All right, so I just pretty much went over exactly what I went over in English and Spanish. Yo, gang, listen, if you have not yet checked out www.yokegang.com, make sure that you do pick up a t-shirt or a patch. And if you have not yet joined Yoke Gang All In with the heart, with the red heart, make sure you hit that join button and go ahead and head over and let's enjoy some of these perks that I have put together for you guys. But as far as this goes, I love it when things work, and both of these pistols work, but the FN came up on top, and I love y'all for life.